If y'all only knew how fast I ran to my camera to review the new Love is Blind cast, honey. I saw it trending on Twitter. I said, come on, Melanin. Okay. Okay. I'm here for it. My hair is still in my sleeping bun. It's not even about me, though. It does not matter. It's about these people. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing the season 6 cast of Love is Blind. I don't know about y'all, but I'm really just in the trenches with the show, okay? I've accepted this about myself. I'm in a chokehold. And that's okay. So before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. So at first I was gonna wait to do this review because I didn't think we had bios of everyone, but on the Tudum website, everybody is there available. So let me say, Love is Blind is premiering Valentine's Day, February 14th. I'm not sure when After the Altar is coming, but I'm assuming it is going to drop sometime end of January. That would be my guess. So let's start with the cast, with the women. First of all, we're starting strong. Brittany is gorgeous. Brittany is 25. Is Brittany 25? Let me not do that. Okay. Brittany is 25. She's a senior client partner. About her, Brittany says she's still single because she keeps her standards high, and that means not compromising on her strong Christian morals or distaste for poor dental hygiene. Valid. Although she's only 25 years old, Brittany sees herself as wise beyond her years, which has left her feeling frustrated with the casual dating scene in Charlotte. Ooh, they're in Charlotte. Where's Charlotte? Carolina? North Carolina. Come on, let me know my American geography. While she's learning to be more patient, the potential suitors she's only truly interested in, she's only truly interested in, Lord have mercy. I'm sorry. Let me start that again. While she's learning to be more patient with potential suitors, she's only truly interested in a serious relationship that could lead to marriage one day. I'm looking for someone who is strong and able to provide me with peace in a partner, she says. Life is tough, but being able to roll with the punches and continue to grow together is what I'm looking for. Okay, Brittany, it's giving wholesome. It's wholesome. She's cute. The outfit is vibrant. She has a great smile. Yeah, no, I'm with it.
All the girls are super nice, and we're all very excited to find our husband.
Come on, Bodiotti. Come on, Bodiotti. We have Miss Alejandra. She's cute. Is she Afro-Latina? Let's go into it. Alejandra is 28. She's a financial consultant. About her, being single is a choice for Alejandra, who refuses to settle when it comes to finding true love. I see such a bright future for myself, and I want to make sure that the partner that I choose is someone that only adds to my life, she says. As a self-described alpha woman, okay, Alejandra is looking to meet her alpha male match. Can two alphas go together, though? Is that a thing? Can the alphas be alphaing in harmony? We'll see. Her ideal guy is a very strong, confident, and a natural born leader who she can follow confidently through life's ups and downs. Love that. But he also must be emotionally intelligent and be able to effectively communicate. The fact that we have to say these things as if it's not just a given is so sad. Like, I would hope that everybody who we choose to date and who is opening themselves up to dating is emotionally intelligent and has effective communication. But let's move on. Alejandra admits that she'll snap. She'll snap if a guy doesn't close the toilet after flushing. That's why when she said alpha, I knew. Not you a snap, girl. Maybe she needs to learn from Brittany and become a little bit more patient. But she knows that everybody, including herself, is a work in progress. I am most proud of my personal growth I've made over the last few years to take care of myself first, she says. I'm constantly working on being a better version of myself. All right, girl.
Making sure that I'm my biggest priority and constantly working on being a better version of myself. Sorry, we have to start over.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're killing it in the melanin department this year, okay? Killing it in the melanin department. This woman is gorgeous. We have Amber Desiree, also known as AD. She is 33, barely looks a year over 27. Come on now. About her, asking really surface level questions about her physical appearance in the pods is an automatic turnoff for Amber. I get it. You're stunning, but I can understand how it's a turnoff. Instead, she's looking for that forever type of love that stems from a soul connection, as she's wasted enough time on men who haven't been ready to commit. Timing just has not been on my side, she says. I've always been ready, and then I meet people who are either halfway ready or lie to me. Girl, big facts. They be lying out here. And for what? Honestly, why are you gonna lie to me if the inevitable result is us breaking up because we're incompatible? Just tell me what it is off rip so we can rule each other out. Is that so hard? Moving on. Amber's ideal guy is empathetic, smart, masculine, and just an overall good person who can handle her tendency to be a bit pushy at times. The former New England Patriots cheerleader is also looking for someone to join her morning workouts in the gym, where she can be found 4 times a week. That's good. Ultimately, respect and friendship are at the center of her ideal marriage, as she's not going to sacrifice her integrity for love. I stand strong in the things that I believe in, she says. I'm a strong, proud Black woman, and these are things I will just not bend on, period, Amber. Love it.
Something I'm not going to sacrifice is my integrity. I'm a strong, proud Black woman. I stand strong in the things that I believe in.
Next, we have Mackenzie. It's not that Mackenzie needs to smile, because she's giving us a little smirk, a little smize, you know what I mean? But she looks a little bit uncomfortable. Is that just me? Yeah, she looks a little bit uncomfortable, but let's get into it. This dress, not too much, child, not too much. So Mackenzie is a 25-year-old makeup artist. As a former school athlete, Mackenzie racked up thousands of points on the basketball court back in the day. Yeah, she looks very tall. However, she feels that as a 6-foot tall woman, I'm 6 foot in my heels. Wow, 6 foot. Her height hasn't necessarily helped her succeed off the court. Yeah. You know what's funny? My brother used to tell me I would never date because I was too tall. This was back when we were young, okay? But he was like, you're so tall and you're raised with us boys. Like, you're basically one of the guys. I could have died. So I feel her struggle. I really do. I've been very picky being such a tall female, she says. This experiment is going to be so good for me because I'm going to genuinely fall in love with somebody who they are and not what they look like. The hookup heavy scene in Charlotte hasn't helped either, and most of the guys Mackenzie has met in real life or swiped past on dating apps just aren't ready to take the next step. Now, it's what is on the inside that matters. And for Mackenzie, that means an extremely caring and empathetic man who believes in God and wants to have children someday. A lot of like Christian girlies in the mix. All right. Whether I'm blessed enough to have them myself or adopt, I was born to be a mom, and it would be a deal breaker if they didn't want to have children, she says. If she does find a guy, Mackenzie can't wait to get sporty with her future partner and sign up for Sand Volleyball League. All right.
Whether I'm blessed enough to have them myself or have to adopt, it would be a deal breaker if they didn't want to have children.
I mean this in the best way possible. I'm not trying to be shady. I hope it doesn't come off shady. I'm glad that she looks regular. I'm glad that she looks regular. Let's get into it. So Amy is 34. She's a PR director. With only one long-term relationship under her belt, Amy knows she's going to need to step out of her comfort zone to meet her person. I want someone who is not only my best friend, but also pushes me to be better every day, she says. In the past, if Amy didn't feel a spark in less than 5 minutes, girl, same! She wouldn't put in much effort. Girl, what you talking about? Same. I've missed out on people that could have been good for me because I felt like it really wasn't worth my time. Amy, you're speaking my language. We need to get out of it, but I feel you, girl. But now she's turning over a new page in order to meet the right guy to help her be more vulnerable and let her walls down. While gestures like words of affirmation aren't her thing, food is her real love language. Amy is an adventurous eater who loves to try new flavors. Sorry, vegans, she adds. I mean, vegan food can be good. Ultimately, however, Ultimately, however, what's most important to Amy is being on the same page about starting a family. I definitely wouldn't be willing to sacrifice having kids, she says. That would be a total deal breaker for me. Understandable.
I think I've been ready to meet the person. I just haven't figured out how to go about it.
Ooh. Okay, Sarah Ann. I'm liking this pose. It's very cute. Very, yeah. Giving sultry, you know? Sarah Ann is 30. She's a customer support manager. Sarah Ann is something of a dating unicorn in 2024. I've never used a dating app in my entire life. Wow, must be nice. Not once ever. Okay, we get it. I'm joking. Being single for the last 4 years has primed Sarah Ann to make the most out of her experiment, and she's looking for a break from bad habits. I've built up this ideology that I am independent and I can do everything on my own and don't ask for help, she says. That can be a deterrent to men because everyone wants to feel needed. True. Sarah Ann is searching for a thoughtful, funny, extremely playful guy in the pods, someone who will embrace her religious life. Wow. Again, I mean, it didn't say Christian, but another religious person. As faith is not something she's willing to compromise on. But love is all about timing, and if Sarah Ann can stop being late to everything all the time, her future husband might be waiting on the other side of the glowing blue wall. Alrighty.
Yeah, I've been single for the last 4 years. I'm ready to find love. I'm ready to get married.
Moving on. Ooh, look at this cutie. I hate the dress, but she is beautiful. Danette is 33. She's a flight attendant. Danette wants to build a strong foundation with her husband and a beautiful home on top of it to flex her DIY skills. I want to tear the house down and put it back together and make it real cute, she says. My guy just has to want to help because you don't have to do the tile with me, but just carry the tiles upstairs. Makes sense. In the experiment, she's seeking an extremely supportive person who can cheer her on and believe she can do anything. Excuse me. Even if her ideas might seem wild. I'm willing to sacrifice being me. Huh? Oh, I'm unwilling. Mercy. I'm unwilling to sacrifice being me. And that's just an all-around crazy, adventurous person who's very spontaneous, she says. And she'll give all the energy right back in return to support her partner's dreams because men who are complacent and lack ambition won't keep her attention for long, and they shouldn't. But Danette also has a shy side, which has made dating a challenge as she's over super cringy conversations on the apps. Most of my life, I've been so introverted and a hermit that I've missed out on so many opportunities, she says. But lately, I've been pushing myself to get out of my comfort zone. Love that for you.
I want to see if my husband is here. When will I meet him? What does he look like?
Next, we have Sunny. Sunny looks like somebody from the past. I don't know. Does Sunny look like that one girl from The Bachelor? I don't know which season, but I think she would wear a crown deliberately on the show. Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all tell me, because I know y'all be knowing all these people from these shows. Sunny is 34. She's a business analyst. With Love is Blind, Sunny is finally ready to tap into her main character energy. I want to be more of a lead in my story versus a sidekick. Dang, you're a sidekick in your own story. Yikes. In past relationships, that's how it's been for me, Sunny says. She hasn't always given her love to the right people, leaving her to pick up the pieces and rebuild all by herself. I've learned that not everybody has the same heart as you, and that that was a really tough lesson for me to learn, she says. That's why Sunny can't wait to meet a supportive and loving man who is ready to start a family and make her feel special. She's confident she'll be able to spot the real deal in the pods. A lot of people have said that before, but honestly, they've got some great actors in these pods. Describing herself as a pretty intuitive person who can easily read others' emotions. Through a wall, though. I mean, hype yourself up, girl. Hey, Believe in yourself. Somebody that lies, even if it's a small lie, is a deal breaker for me. Period. Sunny hopes that the right guy will be part of her next chapter and that they can travel the world together and take hip hop classes as a couple. It would be a beautiful thing just to share life with somebody who never makes you question who you are and your place in a relationship. Yes. Absolutely.
It's going to be a process that really works well for me because it takes me a while to open up and get comfortable with somebody.
Okay, we got another curvy girl. This girl's name is Laura. Let me say woman. This woman's name is Laura. She is 34. She's an accountant director. Laura has tried every other avenue to find love, and now she's come to Love is Blind with high hopes of establishing a genuine connection. I'm so ready to find love through this experiment, she said. I need to quit putting people in a box and thinking that I know everything about them from the way that they look. Same. With a few long-term relationships under her belt, Laura knows what she wants and, more importantly, what she won't put up with. I've dated plenty of guys who've had no idea who they are or where they're going, and I'm looking for someone who's sure of themselves, she says. That's why Laura will gravitate towards real men over mama's boys in the pods who want to settle down and tie the knot. Still, she's learning to lean into compromise, especially when it comes to household chores. She's clashed in the past with partners about her extremely particular cleaning habits. Okay. Interesting. Aside from a spotless home, a shared appreciation for music is the quickest way to her heart. When she's not climbing up the corporate ladder at work, Laura loves to attend music festivals around the world. All right.
I know where I'm going, I know who I am, and I'm not willing to compromise on that for anybody, especially someone I'm dating.
I know this girl, Jessica. Where are you from, Jessica? I know this girl. Guys, where's she from? Oh, somebody help me in the comments, please. Jessica is 29. She's an executive assistant. If you tend to judge a book by its cover, you'll likely miss out on Jessica's really funny and goofy personality. Above almost anything else for me is a good sense of humor, she says. One thing about me is I'm going to laugh, and so that means he's going to be laughing all the time, whether it be with me or at me. Jokes aside, Jessica is ready to push past any reservations that lead to vulnerability. Oh, no. Jessica is ready to push past any reservations and lead with vulnerability in the pods, as she's never really given someone the chance to fully know her. If she does forge a connection there, her future husband must embrace not only Jessica, but also her daughter, who comes first in her life. Someone who couldn't accept her daughter would be a total deal breaker and a complete red flag because we're a package deal, as you should be. As a single mother, Jessica has been completely focused on raising her 10-year-old, but now she's ready to put herself first in the experiment to find the right person to join their loving family. I'm gonna be, I need you guys to tell me who this woman is, because I swear I've seen her before. I don't remember where.
He would have to have the understanding that my daughter and possibly even our future children will always come first.
Moving on. We have Danielle. Danielle is 30. She is in corporate comms. Bring masculine energy and emotional maturity to a conversation, and Danielle will immediately take notice. Most guys she meets these days seem intimidated rather than motivated by her professional success, so she's looking for a manly man who can keep up. In addition to her marketing career, Danielle is also in the Army Reserves, which she says surprises people. They're like, "You're in the Army? Yes, I can get down and dirty." That's the connotation we have with the Army, that they be getting down and dirty. Okay. Relying on the dating apps has left Danielle feeling frustrated by endless conversations that go nowhere. So nowadays, she's all about meeting face to face, or in this case, wall to wall. Shout out Chris Brown. Dating is really difficult in this day and age, she says. It is hard to find someone on the same page and as mutually invested in you as you are in them. Having just moved to Charlotte, Danielle's Danielle has started a new life in a city without knowing anybody, and she's proud of herself for being resilient throughout the entire process. While she's not looking to compromise on her freedom, Danielle knows there's a guy out there who wants to take the next step together. All right.
I don't know these people from a can of paint, and I have to open up to ensure that I can get a good connection with them.
We have Miss Chelsea. She's 31, and she's a flight attendant and an event planner. Yeah, just like the other girl. It's not like they have to smile with full teeth, but she also looks a little bit timid just off of the picture. Also, there's a lot of people, guys. So, Chelsea, this is about her. Love is Blind is an opportunity for Chelsea, is an opportunity that Chelsea has been preparing for her whole life. Okay. As she feels she's waited long enough to find her forever person, travel buddy, best friend, and husband. But don't get it twisted. Independence is a key to Chelsea's ideal relationship because of her passion for solo traveling around the world. Still, she'd love to have someone tag along for spontaneous adventures, especially if he's the one navigating, because driving isn't one of Chelsea's strong suits. Guys who just want to sit around all day and play video games get on her nerves because she's all about going outside and exploring the great outdoors. Other pet peeves? Well, following too many women on social media, smoking, and love bombing are all red flags for Chelsea. She's ready to give the green light, but only to the right person. Someone who can break down her barriers and connect on a more intimate level.
I can't find someone who wants to connect on a more intimate level.
The next girl is Amy. What is this dress, babe? I don't like it. I don't like the shoes either. She's cute, but the dress, okay, not too much, Elaine, not too much. So, 28-year-old e-commerce specialist, modern romance has left Amy feeling hopeless about finding love. I don't go on dates. I literally work out with my friends and family, she says. I literally work and hang out with my friends and family, she says. I don't have the patience for the apps, and I feel like they are superficial. She's more than ready for the experiment to kick her journey to find a soulmate into high gear and break down her walls. Amy is particularly drawn to creative types. She learned how to play the ukulele during COVID and spends her weekends singing karaoke, and would love to find somebody to collaborate with and share their passions. Above all else, Amy's future partner must not only get along with her family, but also establish a really good connection with them and her culture. Ooh, what's your culture? What are you? Also, it doesn't hurt if the guys out there who, Also, it doesn't help if there's a guy out there who can snap a good pic. I love taking pictures. He better get ready to be an Instagram photographer. All right.
My parents came to this country for me, and I feel like I've been able to repay them in the sense that I've accomplished all the goals that I've set forth for myself.
Amber is 31. Again, I don't mean this in a bad way. Regular. She looks regular. She's in medical device sales. Prior relationships have made Amber realize just how integral trust is to a genuine partnership. That's a big thing that I haven't had in the past, she says. A deal breaker would be someone who has cheated. Getting along with, oh my gosh, I'm struggling. Guys, there's so much to read. Getting along well with her extremely tight-knit family is another non-negotiable, as Amber FaceTimes them almost every single day. Falling in love sight unseen might be a risk, but dating guys on Hinge is just as daunting for Amber, who wants to spend her life with a compassionate and confident man. This opportunity is amazing because it removes what we don't like about the dating world nowadays, she says. It's all about really getting to know somebody for who they are at the core, which is what makes a relationship last. Absolutely. Wow, we're going to be here for a long periodically time. So many people.
I'm super proud of how ambitious I've been in achieving my goals for my future family.
All right, next we have, oh, she's so cute. Stop it. Next we have Ashley. Oh, she's so cute. Ashley's 32. She's a nurse practitioner. Ashley has a type, and it's the pretty boy player. Oh, no. It's always the cute ones, child. Who doesn't treat her... Oh, Lord. Your type is pretty boy players who don't treat you right. Ashley, baby. Okay. Now she's ready to make different dating decisions to only meet men who uplift her. I would hope so. In my past relationships, guys have felt I was too good for them because I'm goal-oriented, she says. I refuse to be with somebody that dims my light ever again. Finding a considerate and positive gentleman who puts her first is a priority moving forward. And hey, if he happens to have a sparkling smile, it won't hurt because Ashley's biggest fear is that his teeth aren't going to be nice. But she's also had to learn how to be more considerate about respecting other people's boundaries. But she's also had to learn how to be more considerate about respecting other people's boundaries. Ashley, you might be a red flag, babe. Ashley, I'm concerned. The world does not revolve around Ashley, contrary to popular belief, she says. I'm a little bossy and don't like being told no. Hopefully, she'll be able to find a guy to say yes. As love is the one thing missing in her life. Is it? Okay. I literally have everything. I have the dog, the house, the career, and the family, but I just don't have my person, she says. That's why I'm ready to go head first into this experiment. Should we maybe get some external intervention first? I know that might sound mean, but Ashley, baby, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay.
I literally have everything in my life, but I just don't have my person. I'm ready to go headfirst into this experiment.
On to the men. Finally, after 25 minutes, you guys. Jesus is Lord. Okay. The first guy we have is Matthew. Okay, yeah, regular. Matthew is 37. He's a senior financial advisor. Matthew knows he's been emotionally guarded when it comes to past relationships, and that's why he's choosing to confront his issues head on with Love is Blind. When life presents you with the opportunity which takes that weakness and exposes it, you have to how can you turn it down if it's really important to find that special someone? Excuse me. If he can tear his walls down, Matthew was looking for an intelligent, caring, considerate, hardworking, and driven woman in the pods who wouldn't mind his boxer dog sleeping in the bed with them. You might be good with Ashley, honestly. We'll see. But he's ready to put it all on the line to meet his perfect match, adding, I don't think there's anything I wouldn't sacrifice to find the right person, and my commitment to this experiment is evident of that. Okay, you don't think there's anything you wouldn't sacrifice? Come on, we need to have some values, at the very least. At the very least.
I don't think there is anything that I wouldn't sacrifice to find the right person. I think my commitment to this is evidence of that.
Next, we have Kenneth. Not too much, Elaine. Not too much. Okay, so Kenneth is 26. He's a middle school. 20. Yeah, he's 26. You can be a principal at 26? Actually, yeah, you can. My friend was a principal. Am I dumb? Girl, duh. Kenneth's relationship with God and his family comes first, and he's looking for a partner who's aligned on making both a priority. These two things are very pivotal to my experience in being able to navigate life, he says. His perfect woman is caring, compassionate, intelligent, nurturing, and most of all, just authentic to who they are. Kenneth immediately takes note of self-serving behavior, which is a major turnoff. A red flag for me is when I see signs of no empathy or compassion, he says. As a middle school principal, those qualities come naturally to Kenneth. Okay. Who's now in a stage in his life to let a woman give them back in return. I want to find someone who I can see and say, I love you for you and you love me for me, he says. Once that is secure, we can build off of that foundation. All right, Kenneth.
Lost my mom at an early age, at 12 years old. I'm so proud of just all that I've overcome and where I have been able to go based on that happening.
Next, we have Austin. Austin didn't even try for this photo shoot. Austin! What is this? The plaid, the ripped jeans, the high funky socks, and the Air Forces. Are those Air Forces? I don't know. I don't really have Nike shoes like that. Okay. Austin is 27 and he's in software sales. Austin is a bare bones kind of guy who appreciates life's simple pleasures. You don't say. I work hard. I love my family and my friends, he says. One thing I love to do with a partner is just to have a morning conversation over a cup of coffee. Open and honest dialogue is a non-negotiable for Austin, whose ultimate deal breaker is when people don't communicate their feelings well when things are bothering them. But he also has learned that people's actions can stem from things that happen to them that weren't their fault. So he's also willing to be patient with the right person. Austin says his best quality is his ability to stick to the things that he loves, including playing the guitar, regularly attending music festivals, and participating in jiu-jitsu. Okay. Which he's been doing over the past 8 years.
This is new, and this is something not a lot of people get to do, and I appreciate what life has given me.
All right, Austin. Hey. Okay, Mr. Casanova. Come on, Jamal. Jamal did not come to play. Honey, Jamal did not come to play. Okay, we have Jamal. All right, little cutie. Jamal is 32. He's a store director. For Jamal, dating and compatibility don't come with a manual. None of us have a manual. All right. If they did, he would have mastered them by now, having swiped his way through his 20s. At his big age, I know he's one of us. He said big age? He's one of us. At this big age, I'm ready to find love in this experiment because I'm tired of dating, he says. I'm someone who has experienced a lot in life, so at this particular juncture, it's just the right time for me to become a husband. Raised in a tight-knit household with strong Christian morals, hella Christians this season, guys. Jamal is seeking a family-oriented soulmate who can blend well with his Jamaican and Liberian community back home. Yeah. I like you, Jamal. I like him. And hopefully she won't mind his habit of bursting into song, as he has a tendency to belt out Chris Brown and Toni Braxton. Come on, Toni Braxton. But Jamal knows his true love will embrace him fully, as he's searching for someone who's able to receive him for who he truly is. Jamal. Well, it depends how tall you are, baby. But if the show doesn't work out, period.
People would tell you that I'm someone that gives my all, and I'm very compassionate about everything that I do.
Next, we have Jimmy. All right. Jimmy looks good. It's like a business cash situation going on. All right. Jimmy is 28 and he's in software sales. Wasn't the last one in software sales too? Yeah, Austin is also in software sales. Okay. Jimmy is so ready to get married. In fact, he's been for a while, but dating in the real world just hasn't been working. His need for someone to check every box has led Jimmy astray in past relationships, so now he's trying to really get to know someone and build a connection. As a first-generation college student on both sides of his family, congratulations. Jimmy's hoping to meet a woman whose ambition matches his own, and if not, he says she must at least push him to be the person he wants to be. Otherwise, Jimmy says he's very open-minded when it comes to dating, and as a self-admitted loud snorer, he's hoping that his future partner will be too. Aw, Jimmy sounds so wholesome. How cute.
Been ready for a while now. I'm ready to find that person. I'm here for a bigger purpose.
Next, we have Vince. All right, yeah, Vince is just a regular dude. Vince is 35 and he is a lawyer. Another lawyer, guys. Because, honey, Uche, let's not dwell on the past. So, a woman who is a little bit of a tomboy. Oh, the tall girl. There we go. A woman who's a little bit of a tomboy will catch Vince's eye, and he's a total sucker for the girl next door types. Ideally, Vince will connect with a good Christian girl. I think she was Christian too. Come on, match. Who will automatically fit in his family. Past commitment issues have plagued Vince's relationships, so he's drawn to the experiment where everybody involved is looking to find their forever person and settle down for the rest of their lives. I mean, some are looking for that. Others are looking for clout. So it's up to you to decide who is who, you know? As a former captain in the U.S. Army turned attorney, he's a disciplined guy, except when it comes to doing the laundry. I feel you. Laundry and dishes. I can't be asked. I really can't be asked. Which has a tendency to pile up. But he more than makes up for it in the kitchen, as his favorite thing to do for his partner is cooking up a meal, which he calls the most romantic thing.
We're all trying to find that perfect person, but understanding we're all on the same page and we're all looking for that same thing. Just a little bit of understanding goes a long way.
Oh, look at you, Clay. Clay looks like he is off to be drafted. Not into the army, into some kind of sports. Oh, he looks so cute. I like this suit. Would I have liked it better buttoned up? I don't know, whatever. He looks good. Okay. Clay is 31. He's in enterprise sales and he's an entrepreneur. Adaptability is at the top of Clay's list when it comes to the qualities he's looking for in a partner. Relationships are a roller coaster, and I need somebody who's going to stay with me through the test of time, he shares. Cleanliness also ranks fairly high, as Clay has no patience for bad hygiene. There was a girl like that too earlier. I don't remember her name though. If you're smelling bad, I'm gonna tell you. Okay. However, he's also working on his overly blunt delivery, which has always been a point of contention in past relationships. Interesting. Excuse me. But at the end of the day, Clay won't compromise on being himself, as he's searching for a soulmate who isn't looking to change him or his self-admitted huge ego. Huge? Which he knows could annoy his potential wife. Absolutely. Underneath it all, Clay says he's a very vulnerable guy who's ready to finally put the effort in the love department. I got myself a house. I got myself a good job, he says. This is the moment where I'm ready. All right. Maybe that last girl, Ashley. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm actually curious to see, like, can someone fall in love with me just by talking to me and hearing my voice?
Next, we have Nolan. Nolan is 31. He's a management consultant. Cat ladies need not apply, as Nolan says feline friends are an absolute deal breaker. Oh. Just because she has a cat? Feline friends are an absolute deal breaker after one bit him on the head as a child. Not the trauma. Otherwise, he's ready, willing, and open to all that Love is Blind has to offer. Are you sure? You just ruled out a whole sector of women just because they own a cat. Anyways, he says he's truly here to find a wife. Love, loyalty, faith, and friendship, and someone who doesn't mind if he disappears to the golf course for hours at a time. No. There's no issue with going. Disappearing? I need lip gloss. My lips are dry. Yeah, you can go, but disappear? I don't know about that, Nolan. Let me read it again. Love, loyalty, faith, friendship, and someone who doesn't mind if he disappears to the golf course for hours at a time are the qualities that he's most attracted to in a potential partner. I don't think this man is ready to be married, to be honest. I want someone that loves love as much as I love love, he says. In Nolan's past relationships, his overly high standards have been a detriment, but he just won't put up with anyone who's not serious about their future. Yeah, sure, but sweetie, you're the problem. Anyways, that's why he's not playing around in the pods, adding, I really hope that there's someone on the other side of the wall who's looking for a husband. They all are, allegedly. Yeah, Nolan, I don't know, boo-boo.
I have empathy to a fault, and I wear that on my sleeve.
Next, we have Trevor. Come on, arms. Come on, arms. Wow. Trevor's 31. He's a project manager. Trevor has experienced the many phases of dating throughout his 20s, hookups, messing around, and not taking relationships seriously. But now he's done with all of that and is ready to commit to his forever partner. She must be as driven as he is, because a red flag is someone who has no goals. And if she can keep up with his fitness routine, Oh my gosh. And if she can keep up with his physical fitness routine, it's both, and ignore his bad habit of chewing ice while watching TV, Trevor is looking forward to starting the next chapter with his wife and his 3 dogs who are like his children. Trevor has a major soft spot for kids what about Jessica? Jessica has a child, a 10-year-old. Trevor has a major soft spot for kids as he worked as a caretaker for children with disabilities directly out of college. I'm very patient with them, he says. I love interacting with kids with special needs, and I worked at camps with an array of kids with Down syndrome and are on the autism spectrum. All right. Cute.
I've learned that people can surprise you, and what you may think someone is going to be like can totally change once you start dating them.
Next is Drake. Drake is 32. He's a video producer. Drake is keeping his eyes and heart open in the pods to find a partner who believes that every day has the potential to be the best day ever. As a video producer, it's paramount that Drake ends up with someone who appreciates and accepts creativity, which is the bedrock of his personality. I'm looking for someone who's not just going through the motions, but wants to build something very special together, he says. At this point in his life, Drake says he's put in the time and energy to work on himself and better understand what he wants in a partner. I'm ready to find love now because I love myself, he says. He only asks that others be respectful of his time because flaking on plans and constantly rescheduling is a serious red flag. Okay, Drake. He's also very wholesome.
I'm ready to find love now because I love myself. And in order to love someone else, you have to be in tune with yourself.
Ooh, look at this little cutie. We have Ariel. Ooh, what a nice name. I did not think Ariel was unisex, but it works. It works. He's cute. Ariel, 32, mortgage broker. Rumor has it Ariel is a huge Adele stan. Green flag. And he's looking forward to Rolling in the Deep. Okay, his favorite song is actually Water Under the Bridge. Once he enters the pods, he's searching for a love that ages in the experiment. That ages in the experiment now that he's getting settled both professionally and financially. Love that, because we are traumatized from last year when it comes to financial instability. Let's move on. I'm at the point in my life where I'm getting ready to take the next step, he says. I've always wanted a family, and I think now's a good time to start that beginning process. And while he's serious about finding a life partner, Ariel knows that my joking around more often than not gets on a lot of people's nerves. So he's hoping to meet a hardworking, dedicated, and overall just easygoing and funny woman who, much like his favorite singer, doesn't currently smoke cigarettes. Okay. We've been at this for 40 minutes. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to just read through everybody real quick here.
I've always wanted a family, and I think now is a good time to kind of start that process.
Jeremy. I've never seen Jeremy spelled like this. Jeramy. Okay. 32. He is in intralogistics. Don't know what that is. Intralogistics. Girl, you said you were going to go fast. Let's go. Jeremy says that he has 2 speeds, couch potato and doing something outdoorsy. He's looking for a partner who can match his energy on both fronts in hopes of building a full life together someday. My bad. A daily routine is a big priority for Jeremy, whose perfect match can join in his daily ritual of working out and being physically active. Sleep is just as important, but Jeremy hopes that snoring like a freight train won't be on his partner's nerves. Ultimately, he's hoping to forge a life-changing and authentic soul connection with his future spouse, as he's done with superficial dating practices on the apps and social media. A deal breaker for me in a relationship is someone who's just not genuine, he says.
Someone to grow
grow and really match my energy with.
All right. Then we have Dion. All right. Dion. All right. He's 27. He's in software sales. They really love selling software. Dion says his love story soundtrack will be an early 2000s R&B song. As a DJ in his off hours. I'm deceased. Okay. As a DJ in his off hours, Dion says he's always invested in a passion for music. Yeah, he's always invested in his passion for music, and he'd love to duet with a woman of his dreams. He's seeking something beyond a physical connection now, like having a best friend so we can finish each other's sentences. Communication skills are something he really prides himself on, but be warned that he has zero tolerance for people who talk down or gossip about others. If you can make Dion crack a smile or, better yet, laugh at his corny jokes, you'll immediately catch his attention. But don't be fooled by his sense of humor, because he's extremely serious as well, particularly when it comes to meeting his soulmate. All right.
I'm looking for somebody who can make me laugh. I'm big on like having a best friend as my partner.
Next is Ben. See, Ben has casual shoes, but at least he put in like some kind of effort, you know? Unlike that other guy. Ben is 34. Sorry, Ben is 34. He's in clouds. He is a cloud solutions architect. I'm not even going to begin to try to figure out what that is. Ben's been pretty at peace over the past few years, enjoying the freedom to do whatever he wants, be it swing dancing, Muay Thai boxing, or even a solo cooking class. He's ready to risk it all for the right person, because without an actual connection and partner, you can't experience true joy. Guys, I need lip gloss. Hold on. Because, honey, my lips is cracking. My lips are dry. All right, where was I? In the pods, he's hoping to come across that once-in-a-lifetime kind of chemistry that will push him to open up and let his guard down. I want someone to add value to my world and add value to my peace, he says, sharing that his ideal partner would join him on walks with his beloved dog and in fitness classes. His biggest challenge in the pods might be using humor as a defense mechanism, as Ben knows he can be too sarcastic for his own good. But should the right woman be waiting behind that wall, Ben has already started preparing for the next phase of life. I work from home because eventually I want to be around my future wife 24/7. All right.
What's dating like outside of here? You don't find connections anymore.
Lastly, we have Johnny. All right. Johnny is 28. He's an accountant executive. Johnny has tried to find the one through dating apps, in grocery stores, and yes, even on blind dates. He's had trouble. Oh my gosh. Guys, my brain is fried. But he's had trouble forming anything beyond a really surface level connection. So he's coming to Love is Blind to tune out all of the distractions and dig deep. Independent women, please come to the front, because Johnny is attracted to people who stand on their own 2 feet. He's also hoping his forever partner will join him on the slopes. He's an avid snowboarder who hits the mountains almost every weekend, and in the skies? Yes. Skies? I don't know. Is it skis or skies? Guys, whatever. As he has dreams of learning how to fly a plane. Okay, so skies. But Johnny has his feet fully planted on the ground when it comes to love, adding, I'm not just some 27-year-old kid. I'm an adult now, and I want to see what it takes to make this experience work.
There's no other distractions, no other little things I have to worry about. It's just me and them.
All right. Well, here we go. Guys, that is the cast of Love is Blind Season 6. This year, I am going to try to reach out to these people for interviews. You guys have been asking me to do interviews for a long time now. I will reach out to everyone. And we'll see what sticks. Okay, we're gonna try our best. I'm not an interviewer, so don't expect it to be something stellar. Okay, if they agree, we're gonna try our best. Thank you very much. So I'm excited for February, ready to see where this season goes. We know the last one was an absolute shit show. So hopefully this season won't be as controversial, you know? So yeah, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.